Hello, welcome to our series exploring the different star signs. My name is Adam Barralet of Crystal Connections, and we've come to the final day of our series. We've been exploring a different zodiac sign each day, so if you haven't seen them all, then go back through the page and you'll be able to watch them there, as well as find them on my YouTube channel. So today we are looking at the star sign of Pisces and different crystals and essential oils that we can use for that Pisces energy. Now the interesting thing, normally whenever you look up what good crystals or oils are good for the star sign, I'll just give one or two that kind of work with that star sign's energy. But as we know, with all of us, sometimes we fall out of balance. Maybe there'll be too much Pisces energy in a Pisces and we need to calm that down. Or maybe there's not enough of the beautiful qualities of a Pisces and we want to bring that up, and we're going to explore different things we can use for that. Now, throughout the series, I've been introducing you to the idea that each star sign represents 7 years of life, with Pisces being representative of the final 7 years of life. And so this symbology really represents that Pisces energy. It is said that the Piscean person has 1 foot in this world and 1 foot in the other world. So in heaven, or whatever you want to call that type of thing. And so they have this real kind of spiritual essence about them. So this can give them great properties that really serve them, but it can also cause them to struggle in different ways as well. And we're going to explore that a little bit more. So Pisceans love that they're ruled by Neptune, that big kind of oceanic energy. So they have that big ocean and it's very dreamy and that type of thing. So they are the dreamers. They just want everything to be peaceful and beautiful, and they can't understand all the fighting a lot of the time. They want things to be romantic. They want it to be perfect. A lot of the time they are guilty of kind of daydreaming, and they'd rather escape off to a fantasy world rather than deal with reality. This can be a bit of sometimes when things get a bit harsh or a bit confronting, this can get a bit overwhelming for Pisces, and they can end up in defense, start lying because they're not sure how to handle the harshness of reality sometimes. But one of the great things about them having that 1 foot in this world, 1 foot in the other, is they do seem to have this knack of being able to manifest, and they're really good financially. It's very hard to find a Pisces that's struggling financially because they have that connection to spirit much more than many of the other signs. So what crystals and what essential oils can we use for Pisces? So there's a few different ones that I want to share with you today because they've got that watery energy and they're really good at bringing in abundance. Larima. This is a beautiful piece of Larima. You can see it, I think it looks like you're kind of flying over the ocean and you get that kind of speckling of the blue. Larima helps us to go with the flow, which is very Piscean, and come into that energy, but also to allow abundance to come to us. And Pisces are really, really good at that. So this is a really great one for them. To help them open up to that divine, beautiful love that they really like. They want a partner as well, especially that's not going to control them or rule them. They want a partner that will come along occasionally and maybe take them down, come down that fantasy rabbit hole and disappear into dreams. And maybe someone who can be a bit of a rock for them when life gets a bit unsteady as well. Another beautiful crystal, Sugilite, is really good for Pisces. It really helps them to connect with that universal love, realize that the universe is loving them. When they're feeling a bit unloved, this kind of enshrouds you in a circle of love, and it's a really nice one in that type of way. Now, Pisceans do tend to kind of drift off towards the heavens and that type of thing, and so one beautiful thing to kind of realize that there's magic here on Earth is one called Gabbro, sometimes called Mystic Merlinite. And it's this beautiful one here, and it helps you. It's, when we think of Merlin the wizard, he was able to tune into the gifts of nature, crystals, plants, and so on, and use them to manifest in his will. And so this can be a really great one for Pisces being able to bring their wisdom into this physical world and actually thrive in this physical world. Another great one that helps them to kind of balance and bring their spirituality into the physic is called Ussingite. Ussingite. And a final one that I really like, I've got it in a pendant today, so I should probably take it off so you can have a closer look. Now I believe if there's one crystal that was possibly put on this earth by someone outside of Earth, then it would be Violin. It really helps you to connect with that kind of celestial feel, the heavens, that feel of universality, that we are all connected, that feeling of oneness. It's very dreamlike in its energy. It also helps you communicate in peaceful ways and ways that unify people rather than segregate people. So we can use crystals, but we can also use different essential oils. One favourite one for again getting that balance between the spiritual and the physical, sandalwood is really, really nice for Pisces to work with, so that they stay a little bit grounded but don't lose touch of that beautiful kind of spiritual energy that they possess. Now, to create a peaceful energy around them, using oils such as frankincense, jasmine, ylang-ylang, these are all really nice ones to help that nice, beautiful flow, so that if they're diffusing that each and every day and aromatically dressing in that, it will help them to keep that peaceful energy. And also, if things get a bit rough, Roman chamomile is really nice for helping them be a bit more gentle on themselves and go okay. A final one, a new one that doTERRA, my favourite brand, has just released, is green mandarin, which is very much about healing that inner child and having a playful, joyous, buoyant heart. And so this is a really nice one for Pisces to work with as well. So these are some different crystals and essential oils that Pisces can work with. But guess what? Did you know that Pisces, there isn't just 1/12 of the population that's Pisces. We all have a bit of Pisces in us. Maybe we need to bring up that Pisces energy. Maybe we need to bring that down and use different gifts from nature to do that. How do we find out how to do that and how that is? Well, you need to look at your birth chart. And in my online course, which starts tomorrow, jump in soon, we show you how to interpret your birth chart and work out what the levels of each of the 12 signs actually are in your birth chart. We then look at the gifts of nature and bringing them into balance. Plus, we look at balancing chakras, the basics of cleansing crystals and programmed crystals, crystal grids, essential oil safety, Lemurian healing techniques, manifesting into your life whatever you desire, working with different energies like dragon energy, unicorn energy, fairy energy, mermaid energy, all those different things in a 26-week online course. I'll pop the details with the link right under the thing, and if you're interested in that, please get in touch with me. So thank you so much for joining me for these last 12 days, exploring the different 12 star signs. I hope you found it really interesting and quite insightful. It's been an absolute pleasure sharing this time with you, and I look forward to seeing you again on Facebook Live, and remember to check out my page, Crystal Connections. I'm posting something each and every day. I'm Adam Barralet of Crystal Connections. Blessed be.